So, hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. It has been quite some time and so much has happened. Yeah, I am in Bali right now. I have been here for like exactly 14 days now. So, the last time we talked, I think it was back in September, and a lot has been happened since then. I've written actually a little bit structure to this video. So, September, October were like kind of low work days, low work months, I would say. November, I got married, and before getting married I did decide that I'd be shifting the country, and I did book the tickets, which was the main part. Booking the tickets, that when you decide to do it, you book the tickets. That's when it's finalized, okay, this is gonna happen. So that happened by October end. November I got married, and December 20th I left to Indonesia. So, hi from Bali yet again. I'm in Ubud right now, and as always, this channel is all about having real talks, real conversations. And I really don't want to be like, I did this, I did that. I think God is making it all happen for me, and I'm deeply, deeply grateful. Whatever decisions I took, I don't know if they are right or wrong, but I know that I will be shown a direction that would be right for me, and we'll see how it goes. Now, for everyone watching this video to understand how it is going to Bali, yeah, it is this going to Bali. There are insects all the way. We'll come to that later. But how it is moving to Bali, how is the visa process like, how the tickets cost, how do you get the places on rent, how much is the rent, how do you manage the expenses and food and everything. Of course, I cannot cover everything in one video, but I'll try to do the basics, and let's call it a series where we talk about being in Bali. So, for the start, right now I'm here only and only for 60 days, which is like 2 months. So since I came in December, I'm leaving mid-February. Why did I decide to do it? So it was already in my head that I always want to live on my own, and not escaping my usual life, but trying to go towards a life I want, which is full of something that I created on my own, a life that I create on my own. I wanted to do that. So this decision was taken under that perspective. I told my parents, and they were more than happy for me. Especially my dad, he was extremely supportive that I've decided to do this, and my mother has been supportive in all of my decisions. So I'm really blessed and grateful to be their daughter and have that support system where the other person is like, do it, you fail or you pass, we'll decide, we'll see, you just do whatever you feel like doing, this is the time. And so I did it. Now, coming to the cost of our flights, so we are 2 people who traveled, of course. So आने जाने की flights मिला के हमको पड़ी 73,000 की, like 72,800. So around about 73,000 की, लेकिन इसमें included है visa, जो almost 8,000 का 2 लोग का पड़ा. For anyone who is like, visa is a big thing and all, even I thought that it's really not. So there are 2 options. Either you do the electronic visa, or you get the visa on arrival. So we decided to go for an electronic visa because I thought that, which I was right about, there are like huge lines on the airport. So right when you arrive in Indonesia, oh my god, there's huge lines for visa on arrival, which could take a lot of your time when you arrive. So easier way is electronic visas. So I'll put the right links in the description where you can just go automatically and apply. It charged us like, I think 3,500 or 4,000 per person. So it is included in the tickets cost only. I did the tickets through Make My Trip and visa only from there. I really think we got a good price, and we booked back in, I think, October end or November first week. So I don't think that was like 6 months before. It was literally a month and a half before our actual flight. So it costed us fine. Second comes, what is the situation around the SIM? So when you land, you again have 2 options about the SIM. Either you do it online or you get it once you land. I personally feel that once you land, you get out of the airport. There are multiple booths and telecom cell. ये तो हमने, I think, जो भी बाली जा रहा है वो रिसर्च करके देख सकता है कि ये वाला सिम बेस्ट है पूरे बाली में. सो वहाँ पे बूथ मिलेगा, एंड आई थिंक it's better to do it offline on the booth, because then no one can, misuse your passport in that sense. So it was very easy. And one thing I really want to add here, the people of Bali are amazing. The locals are beautiful. They're so nice. They are very kind. Even if they do not understand the language, they make sure that you do not feel unwelcomed in any way. So no matter what problems you face in, like, by after arriving, people are nicer. They understand very less English. That I would say, till now I think only 10, not even 10, 5% people speak English that we have interacted with. But for some situation it's easier, just go on the booth. And for, like, I got 40 days, 40 GBs, and it was like 2500 rupees. So I think it's good enough. My husband did online, which was also fine, which was like 1400 for I think 25 days only and 25 GB only. So I think roundabout same only. It wouldn't make much of a difference. Now we come to the third part, which is like when you leave the airport, how did you get to the hotel, or how you book the hotel. So what we did was we found the nearest hotel from the airport. I will not suggest that hotel because it was fine only. We booked it only because it was like 5 minutes away from the airport, and we were like, we are coming international for the first time, so might as well just. And we are arriving like towards the night, so that's why we booked it. And it was just for the sleeping, and the next day you leave for somewhere else. So I think I'll not suggest that hotel, but that's a way you can do it. That once you get out of the airport, what you need to do is have two apps downloaded even while you are in India only: Grab and Gojek. Amazing apps. They are like Uber and Ola, but with much more positives in terms of like no driver is denying, or like they are not late, they come on time. And one negative would be they do not understand English, but they are very kind and they try to like really understand what you're saying. So I think that's amazing. Another thing is you will really be surprised to see the traffic. So even if your hotel is like 5 minutes away, it took us 25 minutes because of the traffic. So traffic is insane. It's like Delhi kind of traffic. Only like major difference यहाँ के traffic में और इंडिया के traffic में ये है कि यहाँ पे एक तो there is no honking. People are really empathetic towards people who are crossing the road. Like they'll just stop, they'll give you the way. No one is honking, no one is irritated. Everyone is like very smiley and very calm, and they just give the other person the space needed at that moment. So which is again very beautiful. But not to divert from the topic. Yeah, hotel. Nearby airport hotel is great. But I'll give you the recommendation for the next hotel we did. So our main thing was to come to Ubud, which is like an hour and a half away from the airport, or Kuta Denpasar, where the airport is. So if you also decide to come to Ubud like I did, to Ubud it was 1.5 hour ride, and I booked it only because it was guest favorite on Airbnb. I want to give a little hack here. No matter what, internationally or nationally, wherever you're traveling, book the ones that are guest favorites. It was amazing. The owner was beautiful. Our stay was like amazing. We did a 5-day stay there, and which was basically for finding our 30-day stay or the next months that we are gonna stay here. So we did that only to find more houses. It costed us like 11,000 for 5 nights, 6 days, which is like Indian price only. And I think the services included, they used to wash the utensils, they used to clean the room service was there for like once a day, which was again great. There was breakfast included, which was like simple breakfast, not very fancy, but for vegetarians just fruits, of course. I'll come to the food part later. For vegetarians, fruits, and for non-vegetarians we had omelette, bread toast and everything. I would give that stay a 10 on 10. So if you're coming directly from the airport to there, I don't think that would make a major difference. It's 1.5 hour. We stayed there 5 nights, 6 days, which were beautiful, and everything was nearby. So Ubud, as far as I know, since I've been here for 14 days now, that place is in the center of the Ubud, so which was beautiful. You could go to all the around places very nicely, even if you're coming to just for a vacay and not like us to get established here. If you're coming for vacation, that place, I would still suggest that place. It was beautiful. So you can check the link in the description. I know it is not sponsored. I wish it was. Coming to the next part, which is finding the houses here. This is only for people who are not vacationing but are actually interested. Like I read this experiment of 60 days. Or I'm in the process of it. So if someone who feels like how to do it or how to find houses, what we did was we just took around. Okay, one more thing. Took around our bike, I was going to say. Our bike. How did we get our bike? So no, we did not take any international driving permit, although it's told that you should take that. But even the normal, if you have a driving license, that would work. No one checked our permit yet, and we have one of our friends living in Bali, and we were told the same thing, that even if internet says so, here no one really cares, and that's what we have seen till now. So how we got the bike was we just started walking out from the next day when we checked into our Ubud's hotel, Airbnb. We started walking and we just was fine. There are multiple bike stores as in कि बाइक बाहर खड़ी है और ऑन रेंट लिखा है, तो बहुत मल्टीपल हैं और इट्स वेरी इजी टू टॉक टू देम. ऑल्दो भाषा की दिक्कत आएगी, उनको नहीं समझ आएगी तुम्हारी भाषा, बट दे आर वेरी काइंड और वो तुम्हें अच्छे से ट्रीट करेंगे. एंड उनकी रेंजेस जो होती है ना, वो हमेशा वो स्टैंडर्ड ही बताएंगे. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत लूट मचा रखी है, बिकॉज हमने कम से कम 8 से 9 जगह अपनी बाइक का रेंट पता किया था. ऑलमोस्ट सबकी सेम थी. यहाँ पे ईयर वाइज होती है बाइक कि ये इतना ईयर का मॉडल है, ये इतना ईयर का मॉडल है एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. तो हमको जो बाइक वाला जिससे हमने ली, सो ही वॉज अ हिंदू एंड हिज नेम वॉज कृष्णा एंड ही वॉज अ वेरी काइंड person. So we were like, let's go with it. We got our bike for like 30 days at 1.8 mil, which was around 11,000, and which worked great for us. The bike is in great condition, and मुझे लगता है कि if I always say this, if you're getting something from someone, if you like the character, just go with it, even if the product is a bit not well according to the thing, but our product was also good and the person was also good, so good. I'll link his number as well, so if you're in Bali and if you want directly to contact him, great, help him, that would be amazing. Okay, we got the bike after walking for quite a while. Like we started walking like 3 p.m, we had our lunch somewhere, and then by 6 p.m ish we had the bike. Now our next thing was finding the houses, which took us whole 5-6 days. Like we were just around the bike, we were like zooming in on our Google Maps and finding the places. One thing I will suggest you, if you are looking for more than 5 days or more than a week, do not just book it on Airbnb. Don't book anything on Airbnb for 30 days, because even if it is guest favorite, you just do not know where the place is, especially when you are in Ubud, because the place could be right inside the jungle and it could be very tough for you to carry your bags because you're staying for longer days, so your bags are heavy, and there's a whole story about it. I'll tell you in the next videos, but don't do it. And we were on the verge of booking an Airbnb which looked beautiful, which was amazing. The prices were fine as well, but when we went there, like, we didn't book it. We were like, we found it on Google. One more Airbnb hack in Ubud. If you write the name of the BNB, you will find the name from Airbnb reviews. Just write the name on the Google. The Airbnb reviews, people write the names there. The owner is not supposed to write, but the people do. So just put that name in the Google. You will find the exact location. You'll find the exact WhatsApp number as well. And you can directly contact the owners, and there is a high chance that they will reduce the asked price as well. So just hacks I've been doing here, and it's very nice to share these hacks, because now even I'm feeling that I saved quite a lot because of these hacks. And all of these happened only because we were smart enough to do that at that time, because honestly we have been eating very less. Especially me, vegetarian food has been a challenge to find here. So even if my brain works a little, I'm like, wow, I did enough. Anyway, I will tell the story of how I found this house where I'm living right now, which is again beautiful. Just look how beautiful it looks in the rain also. It's raining right now, and this is the swimming pool. These are the houses. This is a shared space. I'm right now in the kitchen. It's beautiful to live here. We are here for next 30 days now. I think 24 days left. So anyway, it's been beautiful to be here, and I'll link this place for you. You can definitely look and check it out for yourself. This story I'll cover in the next video on how we got it, because this was amazing to get, and I'm very blessed that I got it. But it has its own pros and cons, like shared kitchen, and for vegetarians a shared kitchen is a lot. And I'll share more about stays, food, where to eat, where not to eat, what to get, and how much everything costs. Because the costs that people say on the internet, or the costs that everyone has their own experience with, I'm not going to deny that they're saying wrong, but I think I'll share my own experience with it, so that it's easier for you if you're making a decision to come to Bali based on my videos. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. It's already been 19 minutes that I've been talking, and I'll see you in the next one. It was really nice for me also to look back on everything that I've been doing, and share it with you. I will be consistent here, and like, I'm not just saying it because I really want to help people. Now that I've lived it, I see that it would be really amazing for people also to see, to make decisions like this one. I'm not sure if it's going to be a failed decision or a good decision, but I am 100% sure that the experience that I have, it cannot be quantified in just pass or fail. So just one last thing I would say, don't be afraid to live the life that you've been dreaming. I've been telling you, in 2025 vision board, I had all these pictures by the beaches and all these pictures by the Bali swings, and honestly in 2025 January I had no clue I'll ever even do it and how will I do it, but I did it. And because I did it, even you can. So just stay grounded, stay real, have real connections, and make the best out of your day, make the best out of whatever you've got. I'll see you in the next video.